that's a good boy. Oh, that's a good boy. Oh, that's a good boy. You guys are good. Oh, you guys are good. Good. So today, we had a fun day going on today, boy. I got Vida. She's helping me today. She's doing off-leash training, recall training with these two fellas. Okay, take it easy now. This is Osita, and this is Coda back here, right here. And Vida is, if she isn't the very best dog in the world for recall in remote conditions in females of any breed, I would, the only ones that are better are probably her sisters, and they're probably not any better. And this is an extremely good dog for recall, best in the world. And these pups are exceptional. We're hiking out here and these guys are just cruising the scene, boy. I tell them by me, they're right there. And Vida, of course, is doing all the scouting for us. And so she goes out, checks things over, and comes back and brings them boys back. The boys can learn how to range out, range back, and stay by the handler. My camera might have a bit of wind noise today. It's windy and cold this morning. And we're in the tail end of it's around the 24th, 9/24, and you guys are just so happy to be out and up. And so it's freezing the water in the dishes at home, so it gets cold up here, and the wind is blowing, and so we're Vida's my best buddy, of course. Vida thinks I'm the greatest in the world. So the beautiful thing about females like this, you see, is they focus on the handler like no other breed. And if you can get a dog to focus on the handler, then you see you can work in any kind of terrain, and they watch and scout for you. They're extremely good at protecting you from big predators out in this terrain. They let you know that they're around. So if you're going to go hike in bear country, you should have Vida. If you're going to go hike in cougar country, you should have Vida, stuff like that, right? She's very, very good at that. And we just let you know where everything is, move stuff off your trail, and keep you safe while you're going along. Elkhounds don't engage, just so you know. They're a barking hound, and so they make things very, very miserable. And they're not like a Great Pyrenees, of course. This is a very small dog compared to a Great Pyrenees. They're different. So if you're doing silviculture work in Stewart, BC, you would take 10 Great Pyrenees to look after the sheep and the tree planters, because they would engage the grizzly, whereas the Elkhound, all it does is lets the Great Pyrenees know the grizzly's there. And so it lets everybody know that the grizzly's there. The Great Pyrenees then can wake up and come on over. So they run different roles, of course. Now, not to say that they don't engage if at the end of the day if they had to. They're totally fearless dogs. They're bred to be fearless. Lots of people say they got a fearless dog. They have no clue what they're talking about. There's only a handful of breeds that are actually fearless. And that means fear's been bred out centuries ago. This is one of those breeds. And so they don't get scared. They understand animals, they work with animals, and they don't spook. You can't go hiking in bear country with a dog that's not fearless, and you can't go hiking in bear country with a dog that brings the bear back to you. That would be just suicide. So that's why this dog is bred in one of the most bear-dense areas of the world. This is a Norrland region Swedish Elkhound, Norwegian Elkhound out of Sweden. And this is a Norland blood, so one of the most renowned bloodlines in the world. Now, in case you guys didn't know, I raise Elkhounds. And so I tried to put a little bit of information about the background of the history of the dog in, as well as let the people see their pup that I'm training. I'm training Osita and training Coda. Now, while I do the videos, the training's going on because I want them to stay right beside me, and they do. And that's the goal of these little stops. I find a little opening where the people can see their pup, and then away we go again. But way back in the late 1800s, a group of hunters, about 20 of them, got together from Norway and Sweden, and they wanted to start an association to preserve the breed. And so there was a really good hunter out there, and he had gotten a good dog, a really good Elkhound, and it looked almost identical to Vida. And anyway, they wrote the breed standard based around a lot of the features of that dog, and that dog actually started a lot of the breeding. And in case you guys didn't know, that dog that started, or they first wrote the breed standard on for the Norwegian Elkhound, come out of Norland, Sweden. And it was the same exact region that this dog comes from. And a lot of people think it came from Norway, but it didn't. It actually came out of Norland, the Norland district, up in that region, and it was that bloodline. I got a whole yard full of the Norland blood. You see, it's the oldest bloodlines there is, and the best bloodlines too. This, if you looked at the original breed standard, the very original one, not the one that's today, the very original one, this dog is an absolute flawless representation of that breed standard. She has no flaws, this dog. This dog meets every criteria on the original standard. This is the perfect Elkhound. Size, type, style, coloring, instinctive capabilities, everything. That's the best dog ever. And I've got more of those dogs back at the yard, but this is an incredible female. Now, when you're training pups, my top trainer, Mon, he twisted his leg in some rocks. That's her brother. And so his right leg is really troubling him right now. And I'm taking him in and just getting a little x-ray done to see what happens. But Vida's going to take over and do most of the training. Now, let's see if we can film our little guys, Vida. Where's our buddies? Let's see if we can film them. Come on. Oh, they're going to come over. There they come, Vida. There they come, Vida. There they come, Vida. So those little guys, they'll just play and have fun there. I think we can film them. Hey, boys. What are you guys up to? Come, boys. Come by me. Come by me. Good boys. Come on. Good boys. Oh, you guys are good. Come up here to the camera. Vida, take it easy, Vida. Way to go, boys. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. Now, the one key thing you want to do when you're training pups in remote areas is you make sure it's a fun time when they get to you. Because if it isn't the funnest place in the world, they're not coming. And so you make it fun. You'll make it a really good time, a big fun time when they come. And that's the key to getting these dogs like Vida that will come from anything, any kind of situation. And they always like to come and spend time here. Isn't that right, Coda? Isn't that right? Coda's this magnificent fella. So I had his brother from Vancouver out yesterday. They came, Loki. Wow, what a magnificent fella. And he's older, he's 9.5 months. Now, not the exact full brother, but very, very close to full, because it was Tekla's boy, not Tika. Tekla and Tika are sisters, and Pretty Boy Leaf was the father. He's the father of that dog and the father of Loki. So I got some new photos there of him. What a magnificent fella. So the Elkhound is a really, really good remote terrain dog. It's one of the best in the world. And for camping and hiking. Now, I could set my tent up. I don't use a tent, I just use a tarp, but bottom line is I could camp right here and just stay here. I wake up in the morning, all these dogs would be sitting right here. I could bring a city of select. Now, they'd watch the whole place at night for me. Might make a little racket if something crosses down there, but bottom line is I can sleep like a baby here and pack up my gear, away we go in the morning, and they'd be right with me. And you don't have to tie them up or nothing on dogs of this caliber. I don't even have leashes with me. So today we're just cruising. I'm traveling light today. I just got the tripod and the camera. Come boys, Koda, Osira, come boys. What are you boys doing? Come on in the camera, boys. Come on in the camera, boys. Come by me. Come by me, boys. Come on, Osira. Come up, baby. I'll just film them over there. That's okay. We'll zoom in on them over there. That's all right. There they come. There's my boys. Come on, Osira. You guys are ready to go. Ready to rock. Come, boy. Good. Come, Koda. Come, boy. Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. Now, Vida's father is the great-grandfather of this pup. This is a Tika and Pretty Boy Leaf pup. Same as Osita. They're brothers. I got two other brothers here down in the yard for training. I had them up here the other day. We went to a different region, but that's okay. Same idea. Do the same training. Now they're getting what's called the Desna training, so they're getting skilled to be able to hike in remote terrains off lead, and they're very, very good at it already. I mean, we can go for a couple, 3 hours without even thinking about calling their name. The only time I call their name is in the video, just so they know. They just hang. I point, sit down, boom, they're there. They're very, very good. Very, very good. And that's all you got to do. You got to follow that training on. Now, it's much easier for me because I got a big dog to model, so they can model a big dog. It's a little tougher if you don't have a dog to model, of course. That makes life a little more difficult. And I've got to have a few skills on dog handling. If you're taking a pup out into this terrain early with no dog to model. But definitely with this lineage can be done, and can be done nicely. And you can work on it. Isn't that right, Osa? Isn't that right, Osa? My good boy. Oh, my good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. Way to go, Koda. Way to go, Koda. Way to go, Vida. You guys are doing good. Yeah, I believe that very first Elkhound, I gotta look his name up again, but I believe it was Gamley Bamps Graham. And it was a dog that Consul Jens Graham went and got. He was a hunter. And he had good dogs, had good hunting dogs, but he went up north to the Norrland region of Sweden and got that first one. And I think I got a picture of that dog. And I look at it almost every day when I look at Vida, and I got a little Letta down in the yard. Letta looks just like him too. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Now I can maybe get the boys on film there. Maybe we can film them now. And you watch, they'll go a little ways, then they'll check back in. And they'll follow Vida's lead. Vida will come flying over the hill. Oh yeah, there's Vida coming around here to the left, see? So the boys will follow her lead. And this is how it goes. I stop, they play around. They won't go very far. We get moving, they're ready to go. And you make it quite a few stops with a small elk hound. This is tough terrain. I mean, it's we're at 4,500 feet here. We live way down in the valley. We've climbed up about 1,000 feet. And took a while to get here too. But they're stout and they're gaining strength every day. And they're getting acclimatized to the altitude, so they're doing really well. You boys are good. You boys are doing good, boy, I tell ya. Where's that Vida? Where's that Vida? There she is. What'd you find over there, Vida? What do you got over there, girl? Now we had hiked up through this draw with the other boys, and we had went back up. You see where that ridge is? Well, what we did is we hiked to the left of that ridge and we go up and it opens up in behind there. So we can cruise through this aspen. I like to get them up around the aspen in the fall because there's a lot of game in there and they get a chance to scent a bit. It's only me that hikes up here. Nobody else ever comes up here. Gets them used to being out in the remote terrain and establishes a whole set of behaviors for them. And they understand how to just hang around the handler and work around the handler. It's a real hard to do if you only have one pup and you don't have a big dog and you don't have the ability to just keep them focused around you. Look at these guys, would you? Try and get this camera turned down again. Setting these pups up for the owners like this is invaluable. I mean, they get a dog home that's so well started that it's hard to believe. Now on this Desna program too, we do all 3 sets of boosters for them. We take them for 3 health exams. We do the rabies as well. We deworm them a couple of times, so they're really in care. My outfit there, boys. Let's take you boys out one last time. You boys come by me here. That's right. Ready to rock and roll. What a good set of boys. Oh, ho, ho, ho. What a good set of boys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a good set of boys. What a good set of boys. What a good boy. Oh my good boy. Oh yes, Vida. Oh yes, Vida. Oh yes, Vida. Good boy, Coda. Good, you guys. Good, good, good. Oh, you guys are good. Good. Let's get hiking. Good video, you guys. Way to go, you guys. Way to go.